Me remembering how I overshared when I could have been mysterious. Being friends with introverts is hard sometimes. Did they die? Are they just recharging? Are they Batman now? The suspense is killing me. Soup of the day, whiskey with H2O croutons. Does anyone else feel like they're being watched? Central Intelligence Agency. There. Deep thought of today. When you clean out a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner. When you've already typed something twice and your phone auto corrects it again. Yeah, I can't come out right now. I'm busy making something simple complicated and congratulating myself for being clever. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. When everyone else has drama in their life, but you're antisocial, so nothing ever happens to you. How to serve tea with scorn. Step 1. Summon scorn until it radiates from your person like a baleful beacon of contempt. Step 2. Serve tea. Step 3. It only now occurs to us that there might have been a typo involved, and this was supposed to be how to serve tea with scones. Step 4. Well, anyway, keep the scones for yourself. They're delicious. How the animal's skeleton looks like. How scientists would recreate the animal. The animal. Today in Anxiety. Anxiety made a surprise guest appearance at 2:39 a.m. as any pretense of internal calm was squelched in favor of reviewing disappointing moments and lowlights from 7 years ago. Did you know? Before water was invented, people had to carry their boats around. I always figure it out on my own. I just need to panic first. Ever been so frustrated? You skipped anger and went straight to laughing like a lunatic? You matter. Until you multiply yourself times the speed of light squared, then you energy. The correct way to fold a fitted sheet. Would you like some tea? No. Anarchy in the UK. I had a thought, but unfortunately I had another thought. They ricocheted off each other, and I can't find either anymore. Bedmakers Monthly. Tucked corners are in. Too many pillows. Why you need a duvet cover. My life hasn't been the same since my accident. What accident? The one where I got my finger stuck in that wedding ring. How I feel when I have to scroll to my birth year. A vanilla latte with soy milk is technically a 3-bean soup, but none of y'all are ready to talk about that, huh? Technically, if you don't cut a cake and just eat the whole thing with a fork, you still only had one piece. Maps. Turn right in 500 feet. Me. How far is that? Maps make a U-turn. Life is all about perspective. The sinking of the Titanic was a miracle to the lobsters in the ship's kitchen. I want to apologize to everyone for the bad puns. No offense. Margaret, for the last 30 years, all you have done is find mistakes in everything I say.
31 years.
If you saw the way I squeeze every last bit of toothpaste out of the bottle, you'd think I was exactly $2.59 from complete financial ruin. Me, whenever someone says something slightly nice to me. Unusually repulsive cat, startled by a gesture of affection. Why is silly goose a phrase? Have you ever met a goose? They are the most serious and powerful dinosaur-looking monsters I've ever encountered. Not one of them is silly. Sometimes it's good to be grateful that our thoughts don't appear in bubbles above our heads. The bacteria living on my lettuce, watching me hold it under my kitchen tap for 2.3 seconds, expecting to kill it. Arguing with me is pointless. I knew I was wrong 10 minutes ago. I'm just trying to make you mad now. What's the worst thing to step on in the dark? Someone else's foot when you live alone. Hyphenated, non-hyphenated. The irony. The umbrella was originally going to be called just Brella, but the inventor hesitated. Sure, I have a few questions. Just wondering what happened to the last person in this role. Grizzly Bear Conflict Manager, Department of the Interior, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. You can distinguish an alligator from a crocodile by paying attention to whether the animal sees you later or in a while. I can't wait to show you my baby. He's the cutest. The baby. It's just like riding a bicycle. Oh cool, the one vehicle I've crashed the most. Concentrating so hard on the appropriate eye contact to looking away ratio that you have no idea what's being said to you. A few summers ago, I stopped at some kids' lemonade stand. As I took a sip, the youngest boy stuck his whole arm in the pitcher and stirred. Today I saw a dwarf climbing down a prison wall. I thought to myself, that's a little condescending. Skydiving instructor. Pull your chute. Me. My shoe? Instructor. Your parachute. Me. My pair of shoes? Later. Coroner. Where's his shoes? Our 72-hour hold in a psych unit is beginning to intrigue me as a potential vacation opportunity. I once lived just a stone's throw away from a family who all died of mysterious head injuries. This tape doesn't even taste like scotch. When you pick up an ice cube instead of kicking it under the fridge, It ain't much, but it's honest work. I find old cables in my house that I know I should throw out. But then I'm like, nah, I better keep that just in case someone comes round with a Nokia N95 and needs to connect it to a fax machine. If a deaf person goes to court, is it still a hearing? Introverts unite. We're here, we're uncomfortable, and we want to go home. Got a flat tire, so pulled over to change it. Stupid guy says, did your tire go flat? I said, no, I was driving along, and the other 3 just swelled up. The first 5 florists I called from the phone book knew nothing about carpet or tile. And suddenly I'm the idiot. When you're dead, you don't know you're dead. The pain is felt by others. The same thing happens when you're stupid. Read the vowels in Celine Dion out loud. Thank you. Making sure that my banana bread is cooked all the way. What to do if the hand follows you home. Step 1. Ask adult if you can keep hand, pretty please, you promised to take care of it and everything. Step 2. Regardless of answer, keep hand. Step 3. Make plans most sinister. The size of the gates in Jurassic Park suggests they were always planning on letting the dinosaurs out. Every time I drink milk, I remember my roommate who used to put powdered milk in his milk, so he could drink more milk per milk. Using Microsoft Word. Moves an image 1 millimeter to the left. All text and images shift. 4 new pages appear. In the distance, sirens. Have you ever met the human version of a headache? There's a town named Sandwich in Massachusetts. There are literally police cars labelled Sandwich Police. Me when the oven lets me know my chicken nuggets are done. Come hither, fool. The fool jingled miserably across the floor. Pancake mix is too thick. Adds water. Pancake mix is too runny. Adds mix. Pancake mix is too thick. Adds water. Feeds family 120 pancakes. If Home Alone happened today. Mum, Dad? Hello, I'm home alone. Kevin, I'm so sorry. We just boarded, but I'll get off the plane and come right home. The end. Adulthood is so fun because there's so many surprises. Like, when will I sleep next? Will my card get declined this time? Is it all worth it? Tomorrow I really need to tell you something. Me all night. I tried to take peanut butter through airport security. TSA. Sorry, no liquids, gels or aerosols. Me. I want you to tell me which of those things you think peanut butter is. Respect your parents. They passed school without Google. Doctors will be like, go and buy this, and the pharmacist will give it to you. I hate when I go out in public, and the public be there. Shout out to the sidewalks for keeping me off the streets. Not to brag, but I was alive when you could slam the phone down to hang up on someone. It was spectacular. This is definitely the most bizarre question I have ever seen on a job application. You've been given an elephant. You can't give it away or sell it. What would you do with the elephant? Somewhere right now, someone is thinking about an excuse not to go to work tomorrow. This spoonful of honey I just had is the best darn honey I've had in my life. Find me the bee who is responsible. The bee responsible for this honey. Blushes. When your friend who exaggerates everything is telling a story, but you were there. I bet you so many dollars you didn't read that number. You just skipped right over it. You didn't even realize I put a letter in it. No, I didn't, but you went back and looked. I want my like. Meshmolowa. I made my bed and found a half-eaten stick of butter in it when I asked my child if she put anything in Mommy's bed. She said, I did not put butter in it. The mystery continues. More at 11. If you see me licking my fingers while eating a full rotisserie chicken in the car, while I wait on school to get out, know that it costs literally nothing to pick another spot to park and look the other way. I know it's tragic the Wi-Fi isn't working, but let me tell you a story of catastrophic proportions from my childhood. Me, who clearly doesn't know the lyrics to Footloose, Footloose, Pet Goose, Picked a Fight with a Moose, Cheese, Stiff Breeze, Watch Out, There Are 10 Bees. L'Aqua taste like. If you were drinking carbonated water and someone screamed out loud the name of a specific fruit in the other room. One day a dude was like, this is blue raspberry flavour. And we said raspberries aren't blue, and he said, well, this is what they would taste like if they were. And we just said, oh, okay. Poor. $270 cap, $650 sunglasses, $1,200 headphones, $2,500 chain, $65 jacket, $2,500 pants, $600 phone, $400 shoes. Rich, can afford groceries without checking the price. I'm in Paris. And I ordered an oat milk latte and the waiter said, no. A friend in Venice asked for almond milk in her cappuccino and got asked to leave the cafe. The mullet of the automotive world. I surprise these eggs. They don't even know who is next. Suspect. I ain't talking. Cop. Sharpens knife. We got ways of making people talk. Cuts a piece of cake. Suspect. Can I have some? Cop. Cake is for talkers. Accidentally went grocery shopping on an empty stomach. And now I'm the proud owner of aisle 4. Welcome to social media. A person who does not understand humour will contact you shortly. Having a little nap on the sofa before taking myself up to bed. For my main sleep, I call that a snore d'oeuvre.